powers the innovation.
Anthony, you mentioned it's on the just one more thing on the topic of central banks, because this is one point I often hear from the gold community is yes, central banks own gold, right? You say they'll eventually get there, but why haven't they looked to Bitcoin yet as a store of as wealth preservation here and adding it to their coffers? Why haven't they done it yet?
Yeah, I mean, you have to remember this is a really small asset class still, right? I mean, Bitcoin is only a $700 billion asset. And so if you start to really look around the world, what you're going to see is you're going to see the nefarious governments do it first. And they're already starting to play this game. So what you see is countries that have sanctions based on that US dollar denominated system, like Venezuela, like Iran, like North Korea, they say, oh, wait a second, there's a decentralized digital system that I can participate in that no one can censor me on. Of course, they're going to go look there. And so not only are they saying we want to transact in it, right? They're also saying we want to mine it and we want to use this to have our citizens pay us and we want to pay other countries in this digital decentralized currency. Now, just like every technology in the world, whether it was beepers, cell phones, the internet, anything, the bad actors always adopt it first because they're playing a cat and mouse game with law enforcement or with kind of the good guys. And so same thing's going to happen here. So you're going to have the nefarious countries or the bad actors. They're going to use it first, and eventually every other country will use it as well. It just is a foregone conclusion that everyone is going to eventually kind of coalesce around the thing that they can guarantee with 100% certainty that no one else is manipulating. The problem, and we saw it for the last 4 years with President Trump's administration, right, was the relative devaluation of currencies and the constant battle. Who was devaluing more? Who was manipulating their currency or their economy more? Now, all of a sudden, there is a currency that no one controls, and everyone knows with 100% certainty that is provable how scarce it is and what the monetary policy is. And it's on display every day for auditability. And so I think that that's where central banks eventually are going to realize humans are really good at monetary policy until machines get involved. Just like many things, machines are better at doing things than humans. We are a machine. We just happen to have a lot of bias, fear, greed, emotion, etc. And so when you get into this programmatic monetary policy world, what ends up happening is having an immutable record of all transactions and having that programmatic monetary policy is superior. And then when you add in the fact that the legacy fiat currencies are being devalued at such a scary rate, it's no wonder that citizens, corporations, and financial institutions are all racing to go find how do they protect their wealth. And Bitcoin is the recipient and the beneficiary of that global certainty.